Now, I don't know what this is. Years ago, people told me it was part of a steel mill that was here. A blast furnace in Jeannette, Pennsylvania. But there was other things. There was a clay works here for China. There was a specialty steel business. There was a large blast furnace. It was heavily industrialized. And I do know there was a concrete plant here. Now, I've always been told this was part of the steel mill, but I recently ran into pictures online that this was the cement factory, which kind of would make sense, and I will show you here in a minute. But honestly, I don't know what it was. I've been coming here for years. There's a basement that's been recently filled in. I have no idea what this is. But I did work in a tire factory. And this just reminded me of the pelletizers that they used for rubber compounds. Like I said, I really don't know. Hey, that feels like some kind of a conveyor up there. Which, if this was a concrete plant, would make sense. Somebody told me that some of the ingredients that they put in steel were pelletized, which I do not know. But yeah, this does look like some type of conveyor or auger is what it felt like. Boy, is it warm out today. But we are going to look all around here. And then there's another building for us to look in. We will look in the basement. There is no water in there today. Usually it gets about waist deep. Long time ago, I stood at the very top of that and threw beer bottles off whenever I was young and dumb. There's a lot of other stuff laying around here too, like railroad garbage. But here's why I really don't know what it is, but here's the piece of equipment here in the back. So I don't know if it was part of the steel mill or the concrete factory, which there are some concrete pillars out here in the thing that would make sense that they were for conveyors and stuff. But I really am starting to lean towards the concrete factory, that it's not part of the steel mill. Maybe part of the clay works for China, but And no, not China, the company or country, China, like the dishes and things of that. Huh. I can see better through the Insta360 Ace Pro than I can just by looking. This is a really good camera. I got it paired up with the Joby wireless microphone. I mean, like 2 years ago, this microphone was $100 and some, and now you can get it for $30. It's the Movo Air. That's what it's called. So, but here's the underside of inside the building we were in. I don't know what all of this was. I don't feel like getting tetanus today, but I know you can walk out through the other side because there's another entranceway. Usually this is under some water. There's a room over there, but I'm not gonna be dicking around in it. Just be glad I came this way and even went through there. But let me know what you think this is. If it does have something to do with the steel mill, if it is a concrete plant. Yeah, I've been to the highest part of this, and I really don't want to climb up there today. Doing it at 20 is a lot different than doing it at 50. Wow. The penis. Okay. Oh, we looked around there. I don't think there's too much more. As far as what was over in this building, I don't know. There's one there beside it that's one wall left. And this in here is completely empty. There's a metal shed there beside. I think that's metal. I don't really want to give the location of this property out. Although, probably some people will recognize it. Yeah, that's some kind of little metal shed. But what was in that other building, I don't... There's no way around the back. Well, there's another little building here that we're going to go through. Not much to see in it. It's all empty, but it's a pretty cool building nonetheless. And here's the other building I was talking about. Like I said, there's nothing special about it. It's empty. I have seen people build a small fire in it and sit around chairs and drink beer, but it's a pretty neat building. Whether this was part of a complex for that other building or a different piece of land altogether, for all I know, this could have been offices in here, but as you can see, it's completely empty. And I think this is a pretty neat building here. But what it was, I have no idea. I've been told it's different things, but who knows?